Welcome to Wellness Within USA. Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing that everything you once took for granted, your family, health, even the air you breathe, could vanish. The suspense of that thought alone makes you pause. Gratitude is the antidote to this fear. It's not just saying, thank you, it's a mindset that transforms chaos into clarity, scarcity into abundance, and stress into serenity. Gratitude is more than a polite gesture. It's a psychological tool, a spiritual practice, and a scientific phenomenon proven to rewire your brain. In this part, we'll uncover the mystery of gratitude, why it's so powerful, how it changes your perspective, and why it might be the missing key to emotional wellness. Detective: the suspense of neglect. Most people live life chasing goals, comparing themselves to others, and focusing on what they lack. The thrill lies in realizing that gratitude flips the script. Instead of asking, what's missing, you begin to ask, what's already here? This shift is suspenseful because it feels unnatural at first. Our brains are wired to notice danger and scarcity. Gratitude challenges this wiring, forcing us to see abundance where we once saw emptiness. Magnifying glass tilted right. What is gratitude? Gratitude is the conscious acknowledgement of the good in your life. It's not denial of problems, but recognition of blessings alongside them. Philosophical roots: ancient Stoics believed gratitude was essential for resilience. Spiritual roots: in every major religion, gratitude is central, from Islamic shukr to Christian thanksgiving. Scientific definition: gratitude is a positive emotional response when receiving kindness, benefits, or recognizing value in life. Suspense builds when you realize gratitude isn't passive. It's an active choice, a lens through which you view the world. Brain: the science behind gratitude. Gratitude doesn't just feel good, it changes your brain. Neuroplasticity: gratitude activates the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine and serotonin. Stress reduction: studies show gratitude lowers cortisol levels, reducing anxiety. Sleep improvement: people who practice gratitude journaling sleep longer and better. Resilience: gratitude strengthens the prefrontal cortex, helping you manage challenges calmly. Research insight: a study at UC Davis found that people who kept gratitude journals reported 25% better sleep and 30% fewer symptoms of depression. Performing arts: suspense element, the gratitude paradox. Here's the paradox: gratitude doesn't change your circumstances, but it changes your perception of them. Imagine two people stuck in traffic. One curses the delay, the other feels thankful for extra time to listen to music. Same situation, different mindset. The thrill lies in realizing that gratitude gives you control over how you experience life. Open book case example. Consider Aisha, a young entrepreneur facing financial struggles. Instead of drowning in stress, she began writing 3 things she was grateful for daily. Within weeks, her mindset shifted. She noticed opportunities instead of obstacles, and her business slowly recovered. Gratitude didn't erase her problems, but it gave her the resilience to face them. Hammer and wrench: first steps to gratitude. Gratitude journaling: write down 3 things daily you're thankful for. Gratitude letters: write to someone who impacted your life. Mindful gratitude: pause during the day to notice small blessings, a smile, a meal, fresh air. Gratitude meditation: focus on feelings of thankfulness during breathing exercises. Suspense builds as you realize, the more you practice, the more blessings you notice. Globe with meridians: why beginners struggle. Beginners often dismiss gratitude as too simple. The thrill lies in discovering that simplicity is its strength. Gratitude doesn't require money, status, or special skills, only awareness. Gratitude is not just an emotion, it's a mindset that transforms how you see the world. The suspense lies in realizing that abundance was always around you, you just needed the lens of gratitude to see it. And in this video we'll dive into step-by-step practices to cultivate gratitude daily, turning it into a habit that rewires your brain and reshapes your life. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it's a practice. The suspense lies in discovering how small, intentional acts of gratitude can create massive shifts in mindset. In this part, we'll explore practical, step-by-step methods to cultivate gratitude daily, turning it from a fleeting emotion into a lifelong habit. Notebook: step 1. Gratitude journaling. Writing down blessings is one of the most powerful ways to anchor gratitude. Practice: each night, write 3 things you're grateful for. They can be small, a smile, a meal, or big, a promotion, health. Suspense element: at first, it feels repetitive. But within weeks, you notice your brain scanning for positive moments throughout the day. Science: journaling rewires the brain to focus on abundance. Studies show people who journal gratitude report 25% higher happiness levels. Love letter: step 2. Gratitude letters. Expressing gratitude directly to others deepens relationships. Practice: write a letter to someone who impacted your life. deliver it in person or read it aloud. Suspense element, the thrill lies in the reaction. Tears, smiles, hugs, gratitude letters often create unforgettable emotional moments. Science, research shows gratitude letters increase happiness for both sender and receiver, with effects lasting weeks. Person in lotus position. Step 3, gratitude meditation. Meditation amplifies gratitude by combining awareness with thankfulness. Practice, sit quietly, breathe deeply, and focus on things you're thankful for: health, family, opportunities. Suspense element, as you meditate, gratitude expands beyond specific events into a general sense of peace. Science, gratitude meditation lowers blood pressure and strengthens emotional resilience. Fork and knife with plate. Step 4, mindful gratitude in daily tasks. Gratitude isn't limited to journals or meditation. It can be woven into ordinary routines. Eating, savor each bite, thankful for nourishment. Walking, appreciate the ground beneath your feet. Working, be grateful for opportunities to learn and grow. Suspense element, ordinary tasks become extraordinary. Washing dishes becomes a meditation, walking becomes a journey of awareness. Busts in silhouette. Step 5, gratitude in relationships. Gratitude strengthens bonds. Practice, thank your partner, children, or colleagues for small acts. Suspense element, the thrill lies in how relationships transform. Gratitude turns routine interactions into moments of connection. Science, couples who express gratitude report higher satisfaction and lower conflict. Open book. Case example. Aaliyah, a nurse, felt exhausted by long shifts. She began writing gratitude notes to colleagues after each shift. Within weeks, morale improved, teamwork strengthened, and her own stress reduced. Gratitude didn't erase the workload, but it changed the atmosphere. Globe with meridians. Why these practices work. Gratitude practices shift focus from scarcity to abundance. They train the brain to notice positives, creating a cycle of well-being. Research insight, a study at the University of Pennsylvania found that people who practiced gratitude daily reported lasting increases in happiness and reductions in depression. Gratitude begins as a simple act, writing in a journal, saying thank you, noticing blessings. But then, something extraordinary happens. Slowly, your perception shifts. Stressful events lose their grip, relationships deepen, and your brain itself begins to change. This is the thrill of transformation, the suspenseful moment when you realize gratitude is not just a practice, it's a revolution inside your mind. Brain psychological benefits. Gratitude transforms the way your brain works. Reduced anxiety and depression. Studies show gratitude reduces symptoms of anxiety and depression significantly. Emotional regulation. Instead of reacting impulsively, you respond with clarity. Resilience. Challenges no longer break you, they become opportunities for growth. Suspense element. Imagine standing in chaos, traffic, deadlines, arguments, yet feeling calm as if time slowed down. That's the thrill gratitude brings. Case example, a teacher overwhelmed by noisy classrooms practiced gratitude daily. Within months, she reported less anger, more patience, and deeper connection with students. Briefcase practical applications. Gratitude infiltrates every aspect of life. Workplace, gratitude increases productivity. Employees who express appreciation report fewer conflicts. Relationships, thankfulness deepens empathy. Couples practicing gratitude report stronger bonds. Health, gratitude lowers blood pressure, improves sleep, and strengthens immunity. Research insight, a University of California study found that gratitude practitioners had stronger immune responses compared to non-practitioners. Performing arts. Suspense element, the hidden shift. At first, gratitude feels ordinary. But then, you notice subtle changes. You pause before reacting. You enjoy small details, the taste of tea, the sound of rain. You feel connected to the present moment. The thrill lies in realizing that transformation is happening quietly, beneath the surface, like roots growing deep before a tree blossoms. Globe with meridian. Social impact. Gratitude doesn't just change individuals, it changes communities. Schools, gratitude programs reduce bullying and improve focus. Hospitals, patients practicing gratitude recover faster. Prisons, inmates report reduced aggression after gratitude training. Suspense builds when you realize, gratitude could be the hidden key to a more compassionate society. Open book. Case example. Consider Bilal, a corporate manager. He faced constant deadlines and conflicts. By practicing gratitude breaks, thanking his team for small wins, he noticed morale improve, meetings became calmer, and conflicts resolved faster. The thrill was not just his transformation, but the ripple effect on everyone around him. Crystal ball. Long-term transformation. Gratitude doesn't just change moods, it changes identity. You begin to see yourself as someone who notices blessings, spreads positivity, and inspires others. The suspense lies in realizing that gratitude is contagious. Your practice sparks transformation in those around you. Gratitude begins as a simple practice, writing in a journal, saying thank you, noticing blessings. But the real suspense lies in what happens when you commit to it long term. Over weeks, months, and years, gratitude evolves from a daily exercise into a way of life. It becomes your shield against chaos, your compass in uncertainty, and your secret weapon for resilience. In this final part, we'll explore how to master gratitude and unlock its lifelong impact. Person in lotus position advanced practices. Once the basics are mastered, deeper techniques open new doors. Gratitude walking, each step becomes a meditation. You feel the ground beneath your feet, the rhythm of your body, and the connection to the earth. Ordinary walking transforms into a journey of awareness. Gratitude eating, every bite is savored. You notice texture, flavor, and aroma. Suspense builds as you realize how much of life you've missed by rushing meals. Silent retreats, days of silence deepen practice. Without distractions, you discover layers of your mind you never knew existed. Loving kindness meditation, you send compassion to yourself, loved ones, and even strangers. The thrill lies in realizing that kindness rewires your brain for empathy. Case example, a businessman attended a 7-day silent retreat. At first, the silence felt unbearable. But by day 3, he experienced profound clarity, realizing his stress was self-created. Brain long-term benefits. Gratitude mastery changes your brain, body, and relationships. Resilience, stressful events no longer break you, they become opportunities for growth. Emotional intelligence, you understand your emotions and those of others more deeply. Creativity, a calm mind generates innovative ideas. Health, long-term gratitude lowers blood pressure, strengthens immunity, and slows aging. Research insight, a UCLA study found that long-term gratitude practitioners had larger volumes of gray matter in brain regions linked to emotional regulation and decision-making. Performing arts suspense element, the ultimate twist. Here's the twist, gratitude doesn't change the world around you. Deadlines, conflicts, and crises will still exist. The suspense lies in realizing that gratitude changes how you experience the world. Stressful events lose their power, and peace becomes your default state. Globe with Meridian's gratitude as a lifestyle. Mastery means gratitude is no longer a practice you do, it's who you are. At work, you lead with clarity and empathy. At home, you listen deeply, creating stronger bonds. In society, you contribute to a calmer, more compassionate world. Suspense builds when you realize, gratitude could be the hidden key to transforming not just individuals, but entire communities. Open book case example. Fatima, a doctor, faced constant emergencies. By integrating gratitude into her daily routine, mindful breathing before surgeries, gratitude notes for patients, she noticed reduced burnout and deeper patient trust. The thrill was not just her transformation, but the ripple effect on her hospital environment. Crystal ball future of gratitude. Technology is now part of gratitude mastery. Apps, guided gratitude journaling makes practice accessible. Virtual retreats, online communities support global gratitude. AI tools, personalized gratitude journeys track progress. Suspense lies in imagining a future where gratitude is as common as exercise, a global movement toward inner peace. Glowing star lifelong journey. Gratitude mastery is not about escaping life. It's about living it fully, with awareness, compassion, and resilience. The ultimate suspense lies in discovering that peace was never outside you, it was hidden within, waiting to be uncovered. With advanced practices, long-term benefits, and lifestyle integration, gratitude becomes a lifelong journey. Stress will always exist, but with mastery, you can always find calm in chaos.